Dear viewers, let me start with a confession. Right now, as I'm talking to you, my throat is burning. There is constant itch. I have been coughing since morning, and I'm not even someone who gets throat issues this easily. I am inside a studio, breathing filtered air, and still struggling. Now imagine what is happening outside. Imagine the millions of Mumbaikars who wake up every morning and breathe this poison before their first sip of tea. And here is the thing we all know but refuse to admit out loud. This is not weather. This is not winter. This is not seasonal. This is neglect. This is corruption. This is a system that has chosen to choke you. Hello, I am Tejas and this is Honest Take on Lokmat Times. And today, I am not just angry, I am tired. Tired of breathing air that feels like sandpaper. Tired of hearing officials pretend that everything is under control. Tired of watching children cough like long-term smokers. Tired of reading AQI numbers that look like emergency alarms, and still seeing no urgency from the authorities. So let's break this crisis down. Why is Mumbai's air so terrible? Why is the AQI heading towards a triple century? Who all have failed Mumbaikars? And what needs to be done on an immediate basis? But before we start, please do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and press the bell icon to never miss an update. And if you too, like me, are suffering because of the poor air quality, please watch this video till the end. On November 26th, Mumbai hit an AQI of 259. Let that sink in. A city of 20 million people breathing air so toxic that experts compare it to smoking more than 6 cigarettes every single day. Not metaphorically, literally. Devnar was at 281, Mazgaon was 257, Malad at 231, even Kolaba, the place everyone calls cleaner, was at 213. Meanwhile, WHO says your PM 2.5 should ideally be around 10 to 25. Mumbai hit 181. That's not a spike, that's a public health disaster. And still, no panic, no emergency measures, no honest acceptance of responsibility. Just the same lazy script. We are monitoring the situation. Mumbai doesn't need monitoring, Mumbai needs oxygen. The convenient excuse is always festival pollution. Bursting crackers, weather changes, fog, winter inversion. Sorry, that excuse expired last year. This year, smog has one clear villain. Construction dust. Not just a little dust, not just a few violations. We are talking about a construction industry that behaves like the air belongs only to their projects, not to the people breathing it. The BMC issued 28 rules for construction sites. Simple basic rules like cover the site, sprinkle water, install sensors, manage debris, keep dust inside, not outside. Do you know how many sites follow all 28 rules? Almost none. Do you know how many get caught? Thousands. Do you know how many get punished? Almost zero. Between January and September, BMC issued 8,390 notices. Stop work notices 3,458 and then quietly withdrew 2,692 of them later. Not because sites became compliant, but because this is how the system works. Raise a notice, make noise, and then business as usual. The fines, they are joke, not even pocket change for big developers. Every builder knows a notice is not a punishment, it's a routine, an expense, a part of this business model. Politicians, builders, the two groups that decide how your air will test every morning. For them, every construction project is profit, every delay is loss, and every environmental rule is inconvenience. That's why fines get waived. That's why notices get withdrawn. That's why illegal construction gets regularized. That's why contractors with 10 violations still get new tenders. When politicians treat builders as clients and partners, not as entities to regulate, who do you think pays the price? Not them. You, your kids, your lungs, your heart, your future. Mumbai has become a showroom for real estate and a graveyard for public health. You don't need to be a doctor to feel the impact. Ask any Mumbaikar. Dry throat, burning eyes, tight chest, night cough, headaches, breathlessness. It's everywhere. And this is just the short-term damage. Long-term, lung cancer up 48% in the last decade. Heart attacks triggered by PM 2.5. Life expectancy going down by nearly a decade. The smallest pollutant particles go straight from your lungs into your blood. Imagine that. Air turning into poison inside your body, and construction dust is the biggest culprit. But still, construction hasn't stopped because money hasn't stopped. The civic body proudly announces, flying squads are out. Great. 3 people visiting hundreds of construction sites. 2 engineers, 1 police official for entire wards. That's not enforcement, that's a field trip. And then BMC says GRAP4 is the last resort. Last resort, when children and adults alike are coughing incessantly, when AQI is above 250 for days, when even the sea breeze has given up, Why is stopping construction called a last resort? Because construction is money and health is apparently not worth that money. And the worst part, it is still November. The worst is yet to come. December, January, February, 3 months of trapped, suffocating air. And if this is where we already are, imagine what is coming next. What is coming is more smog, more coughing, more ER visits, more asthma, more chest pains, more silent heart attacks, more lives shortened, more children growing up with weak lungs, more elderly collapsing from pollution stress. This is the cost of development. This is the price of nexus politics. This is the bill we are paying for a city built not for people but for profit. What Mumbai needs right now is not token misting machines, not press releases, not monitoring, not advisories, and definitely not selective action. Mumbai needs immediate construction halt in high AQI zones, blacklisting of repeat offenders, heavy non-negotiable fines, real-time AQI sensors installed at every site, transparent public database of violators, drone-based monitoring, hospital preparedness, protection for construction workers breathing dust 10 hours a day. Because this isn't just an environmental story, this is a health emergency and the authorities are behaving like it's a paperwork crisis. So here is my honest take. We are being forced to breathe air we did not pollute. We are paying for violations we did not commit. We are suffering because of people who sleep in air-conditioned towers and call this mess development. This city deserves clean air. This city deserves accountability. This city deserves leadership that doesn't treat pollution like a seasonal footnote. I am sitting here with a burning throat and a cough I did not earn, and millions of you are breathing the same air. We deserve better, and the people responsible for this crisis need to hear that loudly, repeatedly, relentlessly. And this wasn't a weather accident. This wasn't a smog season. This was created, allowed, ignored, protected. And the worst part, someone is still making money through all of it. I am Tejas and this was your honest take. Stay safe, stay angry, and don't let anyone tell you this is normal.